Now, I am about to return to the Walk-in's promenade to sell some stuff and see what's happening.
Hello, friends. Might I have a word away from the ears of others? I would impart a fine bit of business your way.
Oh, so alright. Oh, and somebody also is having a chat with
Truthfully,
me.
it is not for me to say. At least, not in full measure. My mistress would have words with you about concerns you have no doubt developed on your own. She has watched you for a time, though she is not the only one. Those that you are asked to trust spy as openly or more so, and she offers a solution to your problems of privacy, among others.
Yeah,
She
sounds...
is worthy of your trust. If you feel worthy of hers, come to the graveyard district in the near future, and she will speak her offer. Make your visit after the sky has darkened. She will not be there before then.
who might she be?
Questions, questions. All will be discussed in proper. Think on it, but the door is closing soon. Do not delay too long.
Yep.
Farewell.
Somebody, there's...
Wow, an adventurer.
So now I have a chance to get 2 contracts about getting to the... tracking down, rescuing Imoen. Either from Galen Bale or this new organization in the graveyard. So let's see how creepy this one is.
I had worried
Somebody
I might
called
have to discipline
Bodhi.
Balin for failing to deliver her message. I am
But the
Bodhi,
fact that she
and I
has
greet you
a
warmly.
what's the face? The small face icon implies that she is very important to the story because, well, your party members have that, as does Irenicus and she. So, yeah. Oh, okay. Let's
You
be
may
friendly.
be concerned about why we must meet here. There are a number of reasons, only a few of which you need to worry about. First, I shall introduce myself. I am Bodhi.
Well, I don't like you, but Hexat knows her.
I have asked you here because we are unlikely to be overheard, and so you can see the benefits of working with me. Follow, please, and stay exactly in my step. You would regret doing other.
Yeah. So,
This is the entrance to the hold that I offer you access to. Oh, I am sorry. I've moved ahead of
right,
myself.
so
I
what-
should outline what I intend.
yeah,
You are
Colgar is
employed,
very
of course, and do errands
eager to chop up
occasionally.
bits, and
No
yeah,
doubt you
you got
you
tasks.
work for the Shadow Thieves, on the pretense they will help locate your missing companion, Imoen. Yes, they are Shadow Thieves.
Yep.
Yes, they are as nefarious as you've probably heard.
Well, how do I know? Let's be. Let's be. She is not safe. Well, and well, but let's see. Let's just open it. I don't trust you. And as I've played this game before, that's not really much of a, you could say, a choice that you couldn't do before, because hell, well, you will eventually have to fight against Bodhi. And then so that is quite interesting little story change. So let's just go and but well. This is weird, strange, because it didn't give you an opportunity to really show the chance to be what's the word? Leave the selection open in this case. But you have two options. You can either side with Bodhi and her guild of vampires or Gale and Bale. But before going to side with either of them, actually, I'm gonna tell it before. I'm gonna side with Gale and Bale. It's time to see what kind of jobs do the Shadow Thieves want me to do.
Explain your intent.
Now, with their docks has the Shadow Thieves Guild Hall, so just walk straight in. And, well, and this is a good place to deal, because, well, yeah, just it's a good place to trade. And there's one little person called
You'll have to excuse me if I stare.
an
As
old
you're not
blood
quite
scout.
what I was expecting. From all I've been told, I was expecting someone larger.
Well, I still would think that Hrothgar, judging by the face image, is quite big. So, well, yeah, Shadow Thief. Oh yes, that he's not a leader, but he's just he's a middle management. So, what does he wish? What? So
Yes, the details. How shall I put this? One of my guild houses to the south is run by a rather ambitious fellow named Mavar. Good thief, but I never liked him. Now I know why.
Alright, so I have a job to work for Mr. Hinal Bloodscab, which is to say I must infiltrate the Mavar's little small crew and find out what kind of deception he's planning, if he is planning a deception. And of course, knowing how plot in this kind of game goes, it's that yes, of course, he is planning a deception. Oh, just waltz right in through all these doors and have a chat with
Welcome to
Coach.
my humble establishment.
Well, I'm not here to buy anything. I'm just gonna go and have a chat with Mavar, the boss, and not even a good
Hello there.
door.
I certainly hope you've got a reason to be bothering me, because I'm quite busy, as you can see.
He sounds crooked, so yeah, you wouldn't harm your own kin, would you? Oh yeah, well.
Or perhaps not. Scared you, did I? Fear will keep you honest.
Oh yeah, well I'm a Shadow Thief. So yeah, go and do some thieving from their temple, which is not particularly, you could say, difficult task. So time to jump to the Temple of Talos then. There will be lots of this kind of jumping around locations because there's lots of empty walking around. A little interesting detail in this game that once if you make spell if you make wizard magics in Katla, well, yeah, Calden forces will arrive, but of course they are that kind of nice that they do give a fair warning first. So yeah, it's a little interesting detail, although there is practically no reason to make really much of wizard magics in around. So it's not so much of a really big of a hampering. Nice little detail. And now getting to ready to do some thievery. Oh, she's clearly asleep. It's really strange that to think that Hexat, who is a vampire, should be a really tough case. But then again, she has most likely been out of action for long time. Meaning her powers are most likely weakened. At least in comparison to the much more active vampires around here who most likely are much more powerful level. But yep, like this. Just waltzed in, stuck it, taking it out. No need for any kind of really nice, really big trickery in this case. So time to go and return it.
It is done.
Ah no, had the nice little necklace.
Yes. What?
Cunning little bit of thievery, so let's just have a chat.
What
We give it.
is it?
Alright, yeah. And he has a second in command called
you wish.
Edwin, who is a spellcaster. I wonder, actually I know it is not a wonder.
If you
He's another
wish.
one of those characters who resurface in this game as well as playable character or recruitable character, however you want to call it.
If you wish.
Well, I think the recruitable would be the actual term, because the actual main character is the child of Ball. But
If
there
you
he
wish.
is,
Yes.
Edwin Odesseron.
Greetings, I am Edwin Odesseron. You simians may refer to me merely as Sir, if you prefer a less syllable-intensive workout.
And he's just as snarky and smarmy as he used to be. Yeah, Edwin is an arrogant ass, but yeah, we worked with a lot, yes. And in this case, you might say that Edwin is Edwin is as sneaky and self-centered, but he is in a sense not deceitful. He's in a sense too proud, or in a sense could be something like deluded to be really deceitful. So yeah, well, murder and torture. Yep. Yeah. And of course, Edwin was the best wizard of the original Baldur's Gate as well. So there's a quite big incentive of them adding to the game. He was funny. I would say he was not as funny as and memorable as Minsk were, but he was still funny enough to be worth including. And of course the sheer fact that he had an immense amount of power. Well, but now time to go and actually that's not the it's the next door of the Galveray estate in here. And time to kick the door in with quite thorough method of unpleasantness. And there's tests in here. Yep, and yeah, all kind of firebugs and firebug things in here.
With vengeance! Oh, I am good. Oh, I am good.
Yes. God, feel the backhand of justice.
I am good.
What?
I await
You
what
point
would you
me,
have me
I
do?
punch.
Yeah, that was the first flaw of cockroaches and all that kind of unpleasantness. but nothing excessively horrifying here.
Out with it.
In this floor,
I need bigger sword.
much worse golems.
Yes?
But they can be taken down
Mine
with
is the fist of death.
hand-to-hand combat.
Swords, not words.
There's the stone golems. Yeah, they're stone golems, so they don't have any particular special immunities about type of damage
Must be tended to.
How can I help?
they endure.
Something is wrong here.
Yes.
Rest would be welcome.
Something is wrong here. Something is wrong here.
Yep, they went down,
What?
hit like a truck, and have a smarts of one as well. So, but it's now time to. The actual wizard is lurking upstairs, so of course it's time to do some prep work, and it demands some level of, you could say, sophistication to,
I am
in a sense, take him down
You
What would
point.
you have me do?
I pass.
smoothly.
Me axe be bloody ready.
So of course Corgan goes up first because, well, he's unpleasant. Well, pardon me, I'll be on my way. Actually, no, time ran out. Let's just start hacking him apart.
What's the figures? Best be paid well for this.
Yeah,
Yes.
he delivered
Swords,
How can I
not
help?
words.
Am I
fear
needed?
spell.
Please, let me help.
Out with it.
And now he's concentrated
It is
on
done.
just one person of the crew, which is to say Corgan. Meaning I can now just put
I am ready.
the main character
Minsk and booze.
there to hack him apart.
Don't teach my hamster to suck eggs. Run, run.
Yep, like that.
Nature's servant awaits.
Yes. What?
I await
Every
this.
hamster has his day.
You require nothing more?
You
I am
point.
ready.
I punch.
Leave it to me.
I'm ready.
And I do
can
must say that
more.
Hexat has very pleasant,
I am ready.
salt.
not
You could say, what
words.
was the word? Sultry voice.
If that is what you want.
Yeah, but although
Yes. What?
Nature's
Minsk
servant
and
awaits.
booze stand ready.
Certainly.
time to just wait for the. Well, actually, no. And so yeah, that would have been a quite fast fight if you would have gone, you know, if you would have gone with a matter of everybody charging, guns blazing, because that terror spell and others would have quite efficiently crippled you. But with just one target, he is quite much
I await your need.
crippled completely. But himself. So still just gonna
Simple.
walk quite
Simple.
yes.
Yes.
Every
Was there
hamster
anything here? I
has
don't-
his day. What?
Just grab all the necessary loot there is and walk back there. And it's nice to see that in the Shadow Thief, you could say, piece of storyline or however you want to call it, the distances that you have to travel are very short, so you can get some really nice and easily through this part. It's real fast. Actually, no, I was going wrong direction. I was meant to deliver the news to Edwin, not Maywar himself, who is very busy scheming his own evil doings of various types. Not the most pleasant fellow in this world. But this game is full of not very pleasant fellows.
I am ready.
Yes.
So it's not really much of an issue.
What? It is done.
Yep.
My lackey's return, and none too soon. Has the cowled fool been disposed of?
Yep, he's pushing daisies. Alright, we will get your documents. And Edwin does seem to have a habit of talking aloud, which is usually something very snarky as well, because well, he's Edwin.
Yes.
Edwin's quite much of an ass.
I punch.
But he's funny and he's and he's the best spellcaster of the
What do you
game.
want?
Most likely even and he's even better than the main character could be.
If you wish.
Except maybe not. Main character could be just as tough. Spellcaster as any other could be. What?
If you wish. Jahira, my darling. So good to see you.
So it's some
I am
Baron
sorry. Do I know
Ployer.
you?
Oh well.
Cactus.
What have you just done, Ployer? Speak! By the horns of Sylvanus, I'll plant him beneath the stones of Isidlify.
She looks picked. So what can be done? We want to remove it. So there might be the Ployer. Belgrade. So I think we might be. Well, yeah. But this is something like a. And that's something that if you don't solve this quest, Jahira will die. But there's.
I am ready.
But there's the actual merchant, Marcus. Well, he has documents. I wish to buy them.
Nature's servant.
All right.
You require
Well,
nothing more?
Jahira, you asked them. Well, he has documents. Buy him. There you go. He got the money.
It is done. It is done.
So time to go and deliver them to Edwin. And this building actually has several floors that you can just travel to them outside as well, which is in a sense quite interesting little detailing in the architecture, meant to show the city much more sprawling.
Out with it.
Alright, there you go.
Do you have the documents I
Yes,
asked?
here are the documents.
This matter is more important than your average simple correspondence.
Yeah. Now to go and have a chat with Mavar.
It is done.
Yeah, I just ran around, ran errands for which lasted few hours. Well, I did also. Well, okay, I worked as an assassin, actually not an assassin, a hired thug.
It is done.
As well. So, I've been a thief. I've been a hired thug, and just a regular errant henchman boy.
As I thought.
So, let's just have a
As
chat
I thought. What?
with Mr.
Simple.
Mavar again.
Edwin has been telling me you are at the very least competent. Fairly good at the sneaksman's trade, but a little ham-fisted when you fight. Exactly what I'm looking for.
There's a guy called Embar, and he's most likely in the steam body as well. So, time to go and hunt him down as well. And see what he's up to.
Out with it.
Although in this case, going in loudly and violently in the massive amount of amount of corpses would not be, you could say, really professional. So let's try to be sneaky first. Alright, where's the M-bar? There's some officer named Dirth.
Yes.
Yeah, yes, he's upstairs.
Nothing like some time ashore.
It is done. It is done.
Oh, so what's the misunderstanding? Oh, yep. Oh, so he's scheming against something. So does he? So well, I don't want to kill you. He just, yeah. Well, yeah. It's an old-fashioned because you know, Mavar knows that guy would not just voluntarily give up anything really important to him to just stay alive. So things are progressing quite nicely and nice and simple. When it's a matter of basic scheming and weaving of plots. Oh yeah, well the guy is dead.
Is dead.
I killed him.
Yes,
yes. Reward. Well,
truth be known, I'm not listening to you.
Oh yeah, so yeah, he was an asshole. Yeah. I don't even care what. I just wanted the guy be killed because I didn't like him. Most likely there was nothing about. Most likely there was nothing about him being a wannabe traitor either. He just wanted to, you know, I just don't like the guy, so let's get him killed. And well, let's go and have a chat with Edwin then. Alright, what's the job for the Edwin?
Well, you have surpassed the exceedingly low expectations I had of you. You now have the trust of Mavar securely in hand and have proven your competence to me once more. Though just barely.
Yeah. Alright, so... indeed, so Edwin is still very smart. He's observant, yep. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And Edwin is really smart that he's just about to shift side, and he is not a likable rogue at all. So yeah, of course his help would be needed, even if he's an asshole. And because well, he's the best wizard of the entire game.
Shall we continue on?
Let's
Or
go
has this
the
ended our
separate way. So there was the Edwin Mavar's room. Must be is this one? Yep.
Yes.
I am ready.
Be quick with I punch.
Yes,
let's just
yes, I see.
steal the documentation.
What?
And prepare to
It is done.
deliver all this little incriminating evidence to the main man, Reno Bloodscalp himself, and start to solve this mystery.
What do you want?
Delivering the documents.
Yes, I'm still here.
Well, yeah. He's been scheming.
Only the last part of our deal remains to be carried out. Go and eliminate Mavar then, with my full authority.
Well, alright, I'm gonna go and kill him.
Yes.
I'm just gonna kill him. I'm gonna kill him very thoroughly. So next time I might. So actually now, once I go to that place, the reception won't be so friendly anymore because they'll know that there's about to be killing to happen.
Life is strength. This is not to be contested. It seems logical enough. You live, you affect your world. But is it what you need? You are different inside. This woman lives and has strength of a sort. She lost her parents to plague, her husband to war, but she persevered. Her farm has prospered, her name is respected, and her children are fed and safe. She lived as she thought she should. And now she is dead. Her land will be divided, her children will move on, and she will be forgotten. She lived a good life, but she had no power. She was a slave to death. I wonder if you are destined to be forgotten. Will your life fade in the shadow of greater beings? You are born of murder, the very essence of that which takes life. You have power if you wish it. Really, but the consequences are so very real. Your actions affect so many others than yourself. You will come to realize how little choice you have. You will do what you must, become what you must, or others will pay for your cowardice. You will accept the gifts offered to you.
Oh, actually not.
Yes.
What do you want, groundling?
Actually, everybody.
Yes.
Actually, everybody inside. Anybody more? Yep, there's. Yep. Yep. There's done a lot of damage here, so it's time to go to the downstairs first then. Just because, well, just to keep the momentum going. And the guard wizards do not come here.
Time for some carnage. Time for some carnage. Crush you to goo. Time
Go bother someone else.
I await your need.
Yes.
No, let's just waltz right in here. So just to make sure that, hey, you know, I don't know what.
I know. I've still those slaves. They have more.
And now I'm just gonna let my henchmen do the killing for me.
Yes.
I'm busy, okay? I'm busy.
And then once that's done, I'm gonna just blast some fireball in there. Yeah, there's fighting going on. Yeah, it doesn't matter. The point in these summonings is not so much of cause them damage, even though that happens, but to make all the spell dukes make their spells, and that's makes it better. If they die, even better. Apparently they're all dead.
Edwin do this, Edwin do that. Somebody get this jerk a banana.
What?
No, everybody prepare to get busy to battle. Oh, looks like they all died already. Yep, they are all dead. So, Time to loot this place and go to get to the renal bloodscap and see what he's up to.
What?
Yes?
Huh? Simple.
And now the guy is dead.
The tale of your deed has already reached my ear. Such things tend to. Well done, I say. Your reward is well earned.
Yep. And quite big money. Well, does he know anything about Irenicus?
Yes.
And that would have been
If
quite
you
a sizable chunk of getting the necessary funds to hire their
wish.
help. But time to now head to the government district and see what kind of characters do they find any knowledge about those wizards. As a brief summary, Count Wizards want to hire me again to do some sort of dirty work, and they know nothing about
I am one of the
Except-
few who are chosen.
this guy. This guy knows. So, oh yeah, so Cornel knows nothing. So he's a mercenary. So, yeah. So what does he wishes to hire? So the wizards will set me the curse. Well, may I inquire to what your absence might cost? Yeah. Well, I like those arts, but how about 500? So,
It is
apparently Mr. Ployer had hired a wizard to do to attack me if he works as some sort of bodyguard. But I just hired him to not be like that. So now let's head to the Copper Coronet
What do you want?
instead to have a chat with Bernard. But if I now look at the maps, I can find one specifically
Yes.
marked derelict home,
Simple.
which is suspicious.
What?
I
What
await
is it
this.
now?
So, okay, Jahira, have a chat with Bernard.
I am willing.
some cheap beer for you.
Ah. So, the Belgrade was dead. Apparently Ployer got to him first, or got to him. But it doesn't matter because, well, Bernard told of a location where he might be. So let's just go and have a little bit of hello to him. He's not particularly good at hiding. No, but let's just say before saying hello to him.
Ah, Jahira. I see you have dragged your sorry soon-to-be carcass here to see me. Are you here to beg? Perhaps to grovel?
Actually, if you really wanted somebody to kiss your shoes, you shouldn't clean them. They should be dirty and filthy. You should step in dog shit.
You knew I would come here.
Oh well, yeah. So yeah. Alright. So what? Yes. Jeez. Okay, you end this curse, or either you or else something else. So. Yeah. And now you will die. We famous yellow. Boo! I cry for pathetic old Ployer. Yeah, you are pathetic. Oh yeah, he knows how to. Well,
Yes.
I am ready.
he had some sort of talent, but
So much comes back to haunt us.
the lock of hair
Weak, but better.
should be enough.
I thank you for helping me through this.
Well, let's And with curse removed, it should be solved. And with this solution and recruitment, it's time to end this episode right here. And next actually not yet. It's time to go and say, first go and visit Gale and Bale and see what kind of tasks what kind of job he has.
I'll be of help to you
Well,
if I can.
alright, there you go.
Very good. Just so you be knowing, you be going to the Shadow Master Aaron Linvale.
Allies are expensive in the city of coin, but you are certain you have made a wise investment. Through Galen Bale, you have purchased the aid of Aaron Linvale, Shadow Master of Athkatla. As ominous as that may sound, you have little other choice. Already you have felt the influence of those working against your search for Irenicus.
Oh yeah. And this is the spell hold.
She's a cute one, isn't she? I do believe I'll have to practice some enchantment spells on that one.
Hold. What was that sound? You too! The new prisoner! He's escaped! What? When? Where is he? He's in the lower... Gods, no! He comes! He's here!
I cannot be caged.
Yep.
I cannot be controlled.
Does that mean he... Yep.
Understand this as you die, ever pathetic, ever fool.
Yeah, Irenicus doesn't hold back when he's about to murder.
Hello, little one. You and I have a great deal to do.
What are you planning?
Not to worry. Nothing worse than what I shall do to your friend.
That is actually not at all comforting. And it's now time to end this episode right here with knowledge that Irenicus went very capable man.